So on today's show, we talk about the GDP. We talk about Trump out there promoting the GDP, teasing the GDP before it was released. In fact, it's been released since my program ended. And now that I'm doing this video about what we talked about today, GDP for the second quarter was reported to be 4.1%. Trump said anything over with a 4 in front of it would be good. Anything with a 3.7 or higher would be really good as well. So 4.1%. So we talked about what it is that makes for an economy that is productive, that produces GDPs like this, and not just GDP, but all those other factors that make an economy strong and so forth. So we talk about that. We talk about the value of ideas, and we talk about how it's not so much about individuals. It's more about the ideas and the principles that are pursued by these individuals. And we talk about that because I think once personalities move along and once we have new elections, it's important that we have a way to explain and articulate those ideas to the next generation instead of chasing our tails endlessly determining who we should point to as the party that knows how to fix it. Instead, I don't say fix the economy because the economy is the result of people working. It's not the government, but the government needs to get out of the way. So we talk about that today. Also talk about, I'm very happy to announce that my interview on Fox News, where they interviewed me about an issue here in Indiana, is slated to air tonight on Bret Baier's special report, 6 p.m. I don't know exactly when in the show it'll play, but it will be airing today. So that's exciting. And what else? We talked a little bit about Brett Kavanaugh and his appointment. Of course, that's what the interview's about. But also on today's show, we talked about Brett Kavanaugh's appointment and how the New York Times is now looking into emails of his wife, wondering, by the way, where the feminist groups are defending his wife. It's crazy where we find ourselves politically today. But we talk about that. Also talk a little bit about the Conservative Not Bitter Party, which, of course, if you want to find out more information how you can join, we're having a special where we have our founding partners, our people that want to become founding members of the Conservative Not Bitter Party. For more information, go to conservativenotbitter.com. Guys, as always, thank you for listening. I hope you have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday. Take care.